Yes, good old TJ.
Konnichiwa. News watching INCOG. Better than our video. Today, you guys, we are doing fall 2021 anime in a nutshell. This is from Giguk. We did some videos of him recently, like the Sudare and like the whole Fate series, like within like I think it was like 30 minutes or 40 minutes, something like that. Yeah, we did some of his videos like that. So I've been enjoying the videos like that on the channel. So you guys, I put this on the community post, and you guys said, yeah, let's go for it. So we're gonna go for it. Like I say, Gook, his link will be right down below, but I'm pretty sure you guys already know who this is. He will be also added in the title of this video. So yeah, that'll be another thing too. You guys see that I'm kind of sleepy is because I literally just got off of work, came here and started recording because I was like, if I don't do this now, I know I'm probably not gonna be able to get this done during the week, especially if I try to do some OT this week as well. So I'm trying to get this recorded and try to get these at least rendered out before I go to sleep. So these will be done within like 2 to 3 days. Hopefully too in the future I will be able to get a powerful PC in the future, so then I'll be able to just record, stream, etc. on that thing, and then it will be like way stronger and it'll be way quicker on like getting videos out to you guys. So I'd be like spin them out like literally daily instead of being like kind of like throughout the week. It's weekly content right now, but you know, it is what it is. But anyway, guys, before we get to this, like, subscribe on the video, notification message to all, so you know if I tell me future upload, guys. Also as well, guys, if you guys feeling a little bit more frisky, feeling a little bit more feel like you want to give a little bit more to the channel, you guys can go ahead and hit that join button down below. I have like 4 or 5 levels. I forgot like what all the levels were, but yeah. So without further ado, guys, let's get right to this. So like,
this episode is 2021 is almost over, and this is the last season of anime for the year. Now this year we've had some of the best seasons of anime in history.
Let me just pause right quick. Man, can you guys think about that for a second? We already in fall of 2021, and literally, what is this? What, November, December? Literally in 2 months, this whole year's done. I don't know, it's because of what's all going on in the world right now. So like a lot of stuff's like shut off, and like a lot of people's inside their house instead of like going out a lot and stuff like that. Well, here in Texas, we it's kind of still the same thing. Like we're kind of open and everybody's just doing whatever. But yeah, like it seemed like this year has went by pretty good. It seemed like the last 2 years of this, actually, yeah, the last 2 years it seemed like they've been going by pretty quick. Because we're, like I said, we're already in fall, and then after that, we're gonna be right into 2021, just like that, like a Thanos snap. It's kind of crazy. Is it the same way that you guys feeling around the world? That you guys feel like it's that the time been going by pretty quick for these months, or is it just me? Because it just, when he said that, it kind of like dawned on me. Like, it's really crazy. Anyway, let's get right back to it. So, play.
And summer. And we've made it just in time for Halloween too, so let's see if there's anything suitable for that for once. We've got Mushoku Tensei, nope. More 86, nope. Komi-san, yeah, that's a definite nope. Oh wait, Mieruko-chan. All of a sudden, a girl is able to see monsters around her. Instead of running away, she tries to ignore them? Okay, this seems pretty creepy. Let's see how scary this is.
No. No. Let's see. My anime in a nutshell. Let's see.
Yeah, I tap that. Blue Period. This is based on a highly acclaimed manga, and I can kind of see why. The first episode sets up a story that you can tell is going to cut deep and hit hard, whether you're into fine art or not. I think my favorite scene in this first episode is when we see the main character realize his love for art. He fumbles around with the colors, trying to paint his exact vision of Shibuya in the morning. He's desperate to get his image out on paper, but he gets frustrated that he lacks the skills to do so. You can see a fiery passion awaken inside of him. He's never cared about anything else before, but this is what he wants to do. He's truly discovered something new that he loves in life. And then the guy next to him just goes,
That sounds about right.
I'm this guy. I actually read the first volume of the manga ages ago, and I stopped because I was like, yeah, this is gonna get an anime adaptation. I'm gonna wait for that. And all I can say is that if this is a faithful adaptation, this is gonna be one of the shows to look out for. Because from what I've heard and from what I've read of the manga, it is pure art. Eh? 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 Hi sir, sorry to bother you. I'm just working on the storyboards right now, and it's just something very basic to do with the main girl. We've got this scene coming up, and I just wanted to know how you wanted it to be framed. Pointed at her ass. As much as I'm enjoying this, I'm getting very confused as to how the show wants me to feel. I get the vibe that this is meant to be a horror comedy. I like the concept, and it's certainly entertaining seeing a poor, innocent girl trying her best to ignore terrifying ghosts and monsters, but then on top of that, the entire thing seems hornier than a Genshin player looking up Ganyu fan art. Which I guess shouldn't be surprising coming from the studio that gave us Men of Culture, the animation. But what really throws me off is that the ghosts are genuinely unnerving. Like, the scary bits are actually scary. It has better horror than most horror anime. But then it cuts off to some caught in 4K Unreal 5 high definition render of some girl's camel toe. Honestly though, I'm gonna keep watching because I do think it's an original take, and I think it's definitely enjoyable seeing her try to deal with all these different aberrations coming at her.
Is it bad that I'm excited for this anime?
Do you ever look back at the Cold War era space race and think to yourself, anyone else feel this missing vampires? We got definitely not the Soviet Union competing with off-brand America to do good for their glorious nation by sending the first vampire into space.
What?
And I mean, this is certainly a unique concept, but I've said this before, but I'm just not a fan of vampires.
Oh, the sun's coming out. I was like wondering what that was.
Like I was saying, I'm a big fan of any stories with vampires. Is this a cute tsundere with a top-tier pout face and a smug face to boot? Yo, stop. Guys, stop trying to claim her as your new waifu, okay? Stop. She's our waifu. I like this one.
She's our waifu.
Okay.
I like
it's because of the tsundere, alright? You got me.
I like
but
that.
like, how can I not? I mean, you know what tsunderes be like.
せっかく二人っきりの休日なのにお邪魔してごめん。
そんなんじゃ
ありません。
さあ、演奏会の始まりだ。
You know, when I hear about some new IP anime getting made that's meant to promote some upcoming mobile game, I was like, oh, wake me up when the real shit's coming out. But then you see a scene like this.
Oh, sick. Oh, goodness.
And then you're just like, oh, okay, this is some main monitor shit. You know, I'd forgotten how hard Madhouse could go, with some help from Mappa, of course, but gorgeous animation aside, I just love the fucking designs and aesthetics of this show. With a Quiet Place-esque world, filled with monsters attracted to music, superhumans fight back with abilities that use the power of classical music, set in the backdrop of America. It's such a mishmash of bizarre ideas that just works. This is one of those shows that drags you in with the rule of cool, and I'm just a sucker for anything that uses music as one of the core aspects of the show. So I'm definitely excited to see where this one goes. Oh, hell yeah. Mecha fans be eating good this year. I mean, just look at this. Sunrise are finally going back to their roots. See, call me old-fashioned, but I like my mechs like I like my women.
Dick.
$2D.
What?
God, it feels so
Wait,
like
what? I
just
thought he was gonna say
traditional 2D
thick.
mechs from a new original
2D.
mech IP coming from Sunrise. Even if here they've essentially just made Code Geass 00. Alright, I'm just being facetious. I mean, yes, you do have a
Code
Japan
Geass,
that's
yeah,
been
you can say
conquered
that
where
too,
citizens are all treated as subhuman. And it's all up to a single and probable young boy to save the nation. But remember, Code Geass started off with them joining a resistance terrorist organization, but this is nothing like that. Look, they even say so.
だから俺たちはテロリストじゃねえって。
Okay, well, I know this looks bad, but we're not fighting or anything. Alright, well, that was just self-defense. We're not going out there blowing shit up.
Just not making the case.
I'll just play
better.
the fucking Code Geass theme. You know when you get this feeling about a show that even if the general consensus is that it's not the standout show of the season, it might just be your standout show of the season? Well, That's Sakugan for me. Sakugan is a massively underwatched show about a father-daughter ragtag duo on a grand adventure in the depths of a labyrinth world filled with kaiju, piloting a mecha to help a human civilization that's trapped underground. If this sounds kind of like Made in Lagan with a side of decadence, you'd be absolutely right.
Yeah,
But what really
like
drew me in and what makes it stand out to me is the main duo. Sometimes you just see characters that instantly click. Their chemistry was an instant sell for me, and after a single episode, I was already dangerously invested in their relationship. Fuck this season's best girl, we found best daughter. It was fun, it was charming, it was emotional, amplified by the bombastic OST because my god does the music kick fucking ass.
Yeah, that makes it better too with the
There
anime.
are a few things that are rough around the edges, the CG looks jank, and the hype scenes aren't on the same masterclass level you'd find on something like a Trigger show. I can see why this didn't immediately stand out to the wider crowds, but I feel such a strong heart behind it. Out of everything I've watched, this one is the one that put the biggest smile on my face, and I know that if it's able to hit the marks I think it can hit, this is going to be one of my favorites of this season. I don't know, guys, I've just got a really good feeling about this one. Next line, we have It's isekai time. Mushoku Tensei continues to have one of the most impressive productions for an isekai anime TV series I've seen.
Oh, yeah.
Though if you're looking for something in the same vein, The Faraway Paladin is a new show that seems to have the same thoughtful approach to the world building and characters without the horny. In a show I can best describe as if Dark Souls characters had a slice of life spin-off. Restaurant in Another World got another season? That's my notes. We've got some guy who opens up a drugstore in another world, in the most unique concept we've ever seen in an isekai since last season's drugstore. In another world, there's an isekai starring a main character who is, and I quote, an ugly, revolting, dirty, smelly fat ass, made by an animation studio called, I shit you not, Feel Children's Playground. Did EDP 455 make a fucking isekai? From the creators of Death Note, we got Platinum End.
He said
incel Light Yagami taking part in some divine death game where the winner gets to become God. Whatever that means. This looks like some edgy fun. Seems like it's gonna have the same kind of over-the-top, deep-thinking mind games we've seen in Death Note, except this time there's a cute, kawaii angel who seems a bit too trigger-happy with the idea of murdering people. We don't know who the rest of the God candidates are yet, but I mean, they've already given us a glimpse of everyone we need to look out for, so you know what? I'm gonna get ahead of the curve. Let's put our detective hats on and see what we got to worry about. Alright, we've got a spiky-haired guy, a teenager, an adult, a child, a schoolgirl, a man. I have 3 words for you. John Wick Isekai. If you're getting bored of the usual
John Wick
epic game
Isekai.
and
Actually sounds pretty
protagonist gets
interesting.
isekai and suddenly becomes a Sigma male, then let me introduce you to this. We've got the world's greatest assassin who dies and gets hired by an isekai goddess to reincarnate so he can assassinate the hero of the fantasy world. This is honest to God a really interesting take on the genre, and it's just so refreshing to see a main character who was actually a badass before he got isekai'd for once. It's rare to see an isekai where the guy's life
like
before is just as
abundance,
interesting
right? Like,
as
it's
his
just
life
abundance of
after he got
those.
reincarnated. And you know, for such a refreshing take on the usual isekai protagonist, I wonder what kind of genius came up with this. Oh.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
Oh yeah, baby! Say goodbye to Sassy Baka and say hello to Cheeky Senpai. Oh god, his dick would split her in half. And then there's Ranking of Kings. Now, I'm gonna be absolutely
he just
honest.
say without- you
I
know what, I'm not
completely
even
looked over
gonna-
this one because, well, it looks like a kid's show, okay? But Gigog, you shouldn't judge a book by its
Yeah,
cover, you
Gigog.
know. I know, but shut up, okay? I'm not the biggest fan of the art style. The world is very Ghibli-esque, which is something that doesn't appeal much to me, so in an anime season where I barely have time to watch all the good shows, this shit matters. And I say this because in spite of all this, in spite of all my preconceptions, this to me was one of the most impressive anime this season. In a world where kings are ranked and their strengths inspire a nation, you have a weak, deaf and mute prince who aspires to be the world's greatest king in spite of all those in his kingdom doubting him. It's a simple tale that is propped up by great writing and some of the best storytelling you can find this season. I came in watching it to tick off a box and I went out almost crying because of the backstory of this black fucking blob with eyes. I don't know what the fuck this is. I would say that a lot of this is because Studio West are just on fire right now, but I mean, like, when the fuck aren't they? I'm not sure if these fuckers are
This is
capable of
unique,
missing because
anime
they've somehow
style.
given us yet
Yeah,
another
you
banger.
Don't be used to this. Why did he got so? She look cute. Waifu?
Word around the office is you've got a fat cock.
As the veritable waifu flavor of the month, Komi-san was one of the most anticipated adaptations this season, and if you don't keep up with the manga scene, you may be thinking, alright, what's so special about this waifu that's got everyone up in arms? Well, you see, Komi is afraid of social interaction.
I do that.
I put Komi-san in a category I like to call Discord profile picture manga.
Wait, so
you know, the type of
she
manga
that
I swear to
bad?
God is made to
She
appeal to the
don't
type
wanna-
of people who still
What?
laugh at the number 69. So I... Nice. So I gotta be completely honest. I came into this thinking, I'm better than this. As the self-proclaimed tsundere-loving shitlord I wasn't gonna be charmed by this girl. I mean, what's she gonna do? Quietly exhale on me? You think I'm gonna fall for the waifu version of heavy-breathing cat? But god damn it, I can't, man. She's just too damn adorable. We've had a fair share of socially awkward, hashtag relatable introverts, am I right? Kind of shows, but this is the first time I've seen someone with crippling social anxiety. Not only that, but this is the best animation I've seen for a slice of life show outside of Kyoto Animation. I mean, some of these shots look straight up film quality. This is looking like it's going to be one of the most wholesome, feel-good shows of the
Call
year,
me, huh?
because for real, knowing a lot of people with social anxiety, I'm really glad something like this exists. There are so many people out there who want to open up but don't have the courage or know how to do so. And even in this first episode, seeing just a glimpse of someone taking that first step of trying to open up just melted my heart immediately and made me hope that someday I could help someone too take that first step.
She looks cute.
おっぱい
I think that's the end of that. Yes,
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you to Keeps for sponsoring me today. And also, thank you very much to Alpha Sigma, Basil, Dysfunctional Degenerate, Elifal, Ivido, Jeff, Lavados, Manapla, Pain.
Oh, so you moved into a new house. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so what was this? Kami-san can't communicate. She looks really, really cute. This could be the waifu of, like, I guess 2021 or something, or like the ending of it at least. But yeah, fall 2021 anime in a nutshell by Giguk. Giguk, my bad, Giguk, not Giguk, Giguk. But anyway, yeah, guys. So this is the video right here. I'm gonna actually try to edit and render these things out immediately. Cause like I said, I just got home from work. I literally have been doing everything else. Like need to eat and everything like that too, but like I said, I'm for the edit and everything like that for you guys, so I can get these videos out for you guys. Because we have a dead week in FGO, so stream probably Tales of Arise. Because like I said, I can't Demon Slayer online, which is unfortunate because I already beat the story mode and I don't know why, but I'm about to take the game back anyway. Anyway, like, subscribe to the video. Bell notification, make sure you click all. So you know every time we future upload, guys. Make sure you hit that join button down below if you guys are feeling frisky. And yeah, it's your boy INCOG. I'm out. You out.